Gemini, welcome back. The blue, okay? The blue is for the Mercury energy because I have a 12th house activation this month and I'm pulling all stops to cope with that energy because I work in the energy of communication. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium as well as a twin flame. These energies are for romance. I have pulled other areas. I'm also a twin flame coach whom is in union. So if you are wanting a booking, you can go to the link. Let's get into your read. Now, what I'm seeing coming through for you guys, I have clarified the cards so I can build the story to give you the energetic update. There is an energy of detachment, but the energy of detachment in a spiritual path is deeply connected to, you know, making peace with situations. There can be a situation that's playing out at the moment for you guys, and the Virgo moon that we're moving into for you guys, which I do the moon energy, the Virgo moon for you guys is in your 4th house of your physical foundation, your crowning energy, and I've had that placement, and it's your home-related dynamic and things you're directly dealing with. It can be your schedule, it can be your work, getting everything in balance. You've got obstinate, okay? And I've got to get used to the angle of this, like obstinate. This does protect you against dark energies. Definitely from last month, we're having a little bit of the residue energy of the Pisces frequency, which is 12th house activation. The letting go is going with flow, okay? So it is not anything to do with the connection. It's more at a spiritual surrender, trusting the path, and this is what you're guided to do this month. The guides are showing me that this surrender, to trust in the direct process, Gemini, okay? Now, let's get into the energy of how they're feeling about you. Their energy is coming through passionately. Now, we do have a lot of Aries energy. We do have Chiron and Aries, and that is in for you guys. Let me check. I should have had the chart in front of me. The nodes. It's your 11th house. This person, as far as they're concerned, they're not going anywhere. Regardless of where you stand in this connection, they're very passionate about you. And, you know, for you guys, old energies can be coming back. You may not directly relate to certain situations. It is a purgatory sense. Now, the super full moon in Virgo is bringing about all the information where the actions and the words need to actually match. So you won't be as dependent upon a situation to look a certain way because you will know directly your needs. And this is where the detachment of that is coming full circle. Now, during the Pisces moon, you may have been feeling connected in with this relationship, this love interest, where you spiritually have changed to a degree and you're looking at things differently. Their energy is coming through passionately and it is tuning into both you and them and their belief about it. What they're telling me is they don't want anyone else but you. So no ifs and buts about it, regardless of how it appears to you. Tap in with your connection inside yourself, away from the egoic experience at a spiritual level. They are showing me very passionately that they do want to be with you. They see the worth in you. They're seeing the worth and the value in the connection. They're also really manifesting and have been doing this for a while, working in the energy of self-worth, give and take, solar plexus that came through with the Leo moon. That activated a lot of the frequencies of feminines and masculines where we were looking at the give and take. And this year's a very positive energy to transform communication to the core. With the Gemini nodes in May, it'll be shifting it to a point where, you know, as the months progress, we'll already have that energy. A lot of family related dynamics and tying up loose ends have been coming up. We have been having this push-pull frequency. Yes, they have been dealing with their beliefs about career or directly the art of manifesting the cash component. But it is also a very spiritual level of them dealing with self-worth issues and inner child wounds. It's strange. It's like they're wanting to move. I do feel the energy of love in this energy with the green coming through. I also feel that they know that you have been deeply patient with them. A lot of the chaos that is behind them, it's like they're turning their back on it. I do feel they're leaving an old world spiritually behind, and I do feel the Pisces moon has transformed that within them. How do I explain this? They've got nothing but the most respect for you. I know that the energy of the Virgo moon is requiring that fresh start in communication in any shape or form. But how they're showing me is that there are some things that you aren't aware of. They are more grounded in an aftermath effect. Some of them might have had tower moments. At the same time, it's like all the old energy has burnt away. I'm being shown Jupiter energy. Okay. The frequency, Jupiter directly can connect in with masculine energies. Now, in the Jupiter sense, when the nodes turn into Gemini and Sagittarius, it is Jupiter frequency. It is an activation of the masculine to a whole. Interestingly enough, Jupiter directly in a chakra sense does link in with masculine energy. We had, and in the chakra system, it does navigate the throat chakra, where they're the giver, the bearer of news, and they're energetically connected in to the right, I believe, of the solar plexus. So the inner child wounds and the way they look at them is different. And that was really giving them an upgrade in their energy and belief systems about relationships. Now, they had been doing this inner work quite privately and keeping things close to their chest. But it's like this now or never energy coming through with the transformations and the steps they're taking. You're coming through where you are wanting a deep spiritual connection. You're wanting nothing but short of that. It's in the 8 energy, which is an infinite frequency. This can be a soul path energy or a twin flame. And again, very similar. Libra had this energy going into Hermit energy. And I do feel a lot of feminine related energies. Remember, the energies can swap. There is this frequency coming through in the intuitive level where we're looking at things very practically, and the Virgo moon's going to assist us to do that. So it's really bringing everything together and listening to how you directly are feeling. Anything that you're unable to let go, I feel it feels more, you know, with the Virgo energy, it is compartmentalizing things and comprehending things after the Pisces moon energy that's gone through. Now, in the heart of the energy, they are ending a cycle, okay? And it's interesting because we do have Juno in Libra, which is about marriages, contracts, and partnerships, and an old cycle is ending for a new one to begin. They also are not allowing manipulation of finances to navigate that. They do have self-worth now. It is in reverse, so they have purged that reality. Something that isn't blessing them is the lesson. So it has served a purpose. They've reached a peaceful point with it. Now, this is an old energy. This is upgrading that of what you have. So it's either you're directly with this person, or it is the frequency where you got, again, the 2 energy. So this is transforming this connection. Some of you, it could be where you're leaving a energy of something that no longer resonates with you. But for many of you, I'm feeling the energy. I'm more tuned into the energy of who you're supposed to be with. The one that you deem as soul connection. I do feel you guys might have a family-related dynamic interlinking some of you. There is, however, you've got 8 and 8 energy coming through. 8 in your crowning energy, which can be a passion energy coming up. And again, 8 of earth, a very grounded reality and actually finding something out. It's interesting because we have let go of control. protect your energy, Tumbaline, and you moving into the energy of duality in High Priestess mode. Then with the outcome, you are getting the 10 of water, the relationship going to the next level. There is a sense of allowing this energy to come in, because with listen to your intuition, sometimes when we're going outside of ourselves, we're being energetically triggered on the inside of us. When we do go inside and we make peace and we have some time for meditation, this is where the movement is going forward. But it's understanding that what's coming in, you know, when we have upgrades, we can never go backwards. We always open the eye further and further. And this is a deep, deep spiritual connection, but it's what to do from here moving forward. I do feel that both of you are walking away from injustices and you're choosing to walk together. But there is going to be a resolution to this. Let's pull a crystal. What is the outcome for Gemini? Watermelon Tumbaline. The heart is open to give and receive love. I transform the world around me by focusing on divine love. I'm telling you, very interesting. Now, overall in the month, some of you may actually have a child, and I do feel a child connection to this. I'm also feeling, if you're wondering, are you going to have children? For some, yes, you are. Now, moving into the month, I'm telling you, this has been, a new person is coming into your life. It is a new person, but the card's in reverse, so it's an old person who's directly upgraded. Again, all the work you've been doing on your physical foundation, I feel it is for movement. Now, there might have been a delay. You might have felt that with this Hermit energy. I do feel it's after that. Let me tune in. Okay, it'll be near the new moon in Aries, I believe. And we are having Venus retrograde, so that makes sense. It's between the... It's after the full moon in Virgo. I feel you're going to go through this Hermit energy, which is, it's interesting because some Virgos are actually born on the 9th month. So you'll go into this dissension state and be cleaning up shop. You're then moving into the energy of this old person coming back, which again, earth energy. Then moving into the frequency of fire energy. Now, something pertaining to two situations in your life, you're fine-tuning it. Okay. Separate message. Those of you who are in a karmic connection or a connection you're not happy with, an offer is coming in. This could be work or it could be love, but there is two energies, and the let go, I do feel, is decluttering life. There are scenarios where if there's something holding this person back or you energetically, it's coming up into focus. We do tend to have that energy when we have a Mercury retrograde. We also are going to have a Venus retrograde. During that phase, let me check. It's going to be in Taurus, all about change, because currently Taurus is in Uranus, which is very much about quick shifts and changes. Now, it can be the blast from the past. It also can be a frequency where you're looking at things, but at the same time, it will be shadow work. But shadow work from a positive sense of healing it. This year is positive if you can take your mind's eye to a different perspective and look at the nodes in Gemini as positively being able to directly communicate and break that barrier down. I do feel that these opportunities are going to come through to you. Yeah, just whatever doesn't resonate with you, I feel you guys are walking away from. So it can be a person. This can also be on their side, as I've got my big cut finger. I'm grateful for my vital life forces that are provided to me with the energy of motivation and to live life to the fullest. So, you know, with this crystal, I do, again, detachment. Detaching from that of what does not resonate with you anymore, letting go of it. So it didn't feel like letting go of a person. For some of you, it can be if you have been unhappy because energy is coming in and you're ushering that in. And it'll be coming through in your auric field. You'll have this, okay, this resonates with me. This feels more the vibration of what I need to be doing, but it'll be something you'll directly feel already. But for many of you, this is linking in with a very spiritual connection with the eights coming through, and you detaching from things that don't resonate with you, getting into alignment to usher this energy in. Financially speaking, the Leo moon might have been interesting for you, but I do feel your money is going to go from strength to strength, and I do feel it'll be balancing out as the months progress. Regardless, I do feel that there is love coming in, and when it does come to partnerships, contracts, and work with your finances, it's going to come full 360. Some of you may have some expenses this month that do link in with love and family. Now again, 8. It's saying between now and August, I do feel your finances are going to be on fire. It's very important that if you're being guided to make a shift in your career field, that you move into alignment of this. This card is speaking in layman's terms of alignment being very important. Now, we are having Saturn in Aquarius, which is about, you know, how we can bring things together, the collective, the external energies, how we can view it. This energy we will be embodying towards the end of the year as well, when it does make its shift. Right now, the divine spark is the energy of what we're guided to do. And through last month's moon, it has that residue energy until we have the Virgo super full moon. And again, during that process, I feel in your financial area, you're really going to be fine-tuning things and looking at things that do and don't work. If you're promoting or doing work to such an any degree, you'll be looking at it from a different perspective so you can fine-tune it. If there's a family-related dynamic, because we have the nodes in Cancer and Capricorn, there are changes, and some of us are moving home, some of us are moving, you know, family, and things are shifting around, and it can feel very unusual. Whatever that shift is, it can be you're going through in your family and tribe sector of freeing yourself from things that don't resonate. There can also be shifts around of people. If there is a situation coming up with a child, you know, try not to punish yourself for it. Also, it can be that they're needing a crystal, and this crystal has been pulled for them. I am mindful of the energetic connection between others and myself. I automatically remove unhealthy cords of attachment. Gotta go to the right. All right. If you have a child, or you have a situation with a child, and it can be, you know, I have to politically correct say this. If there's somebody in your environment that has inner child wounds that you see is struggling or shifting through a process, there is something that you can do. You can directly use a meditation, a guided meditation, to meet with the energy. Now, because it's in a child, if you directly tune into them, make them up in your mind's eye, and speak directly to their solar plexus, which is their inner child. You can even do a solar plexus meditation and do this. You can use the crystal. You can place the crystal in the bedroom. If you feel you don't resonate with this person and there's cross wires, you can break that cord and you can heal that energetic blockage. Overall, I do feel it is going to balance out, but it might be something in a subject matter. And again, letting go and allowing things to fall into place. Your health in general, uniquely enough, again, you may be experiencing inner child pertaining to trauma in family. Separately, it can be a separate individual. Now, your health at the moment, you may feel fatigued, and because you're in hermit mode, you might not be trusting your intuition. Again, do actually do some inner child work, and do understand that even when we have great intuition, it's not the intuition that's failing us, it's that we can't control other energies and detach from that responsibility because it's not a you problem. You might feel a little bit off, and I do feel it's more to do with last month's energy. So if you're not sure about what's going on, again, just go with the flow of the energy so that you can actually cope with that, because you do have this card in reverse. You're not really trusting your instincts. It could be affecting your health. It also, with a relationship that comes in like a bat out of hell, can be a spiritual connection. I told you, I'm telling you. If you're feeling that in the past things weren't balanced, take your time with moving through it. Articulate how you feel about it. Sometimes we have this attachment where we feel we're deeply responsible and everything has to be perfect. The Virgo energy can embody that frequency. They are perfectionists. So if that's coming across in you and it feels quite foreign, just be mindful of that and do some anchoring work where you get grounded. My life glides forward with ease. I am mindful. I think and act with positive energy. Jasper. I'll let you read the crystal in case you want to use it if this is coming up for you. Unlimited possibilities. Relax into the flow of a happy life. What goes around comes around. Attract goodness and love. This is good luck coming, not bad luck coming, okay? But spiritually, when we've been hurt, we can think the polar opposite. The unseen. Just as you disconnect, because it says stop trying, so it's like, okay. This is something you really wanted. Now this person, this is the unseen frequency. This person is changing, okay? This may make you feel a little bit odd. They're wanting to come in to make it right. Yes, okay, we reap what we sow, but the energy is going to the heart center and feel. If this is a person that you aren't talking to, or it is this spiritual connection, I feel by you guys talking through these situations and being open to it, it's going to embody that healing for you guys. Okay. I'm going to pull 3 chakra cards because I am feeling a lot of solar plexus energy coming through in your throat, even though the energy of Virgo will embody a different frequency. Now, this can be pertaining to people around you. It can be very depleted sacral chakra with the motivation. Part of that is very natural. It is very natural. We have a descension, we have an ascension. Trust in that process and know this too shall pass. Okay, again, I'm feeling communication is coming up. This person is going to articulate how they feel. Yeah, I told you. This will then, if you can balance the lower chakras, help the movement of this. There is chemistry between you guys, so it's only natural that sacral chakras come up. This is future tense, this movement. This can trigger you. They're coming in, communication opening up. Yes, we have the Aries energy, so at times it can flare up, but where there's fire, where there's passion, baby, there's love, okay? What's that saying? Again, you won't see it coming. And potentially, again, when you've got that energy coming through with the crown, it's legitimately where you're not trusting your intuition. You will always be able to cope with what you have in front of you, as souls have chosen this path. Universe and you never give you what they believe you weren't able to handle. So do have faith in yourself and know that you are worth it. To balance the yellow chakra, walking and dancing and eating yellow food groups can help, and it just shifts that blockage. It pushes it onto something that's positive. And definitely with the lower chakras, it's painting, art, gardening, and again, moving that chakra and placing that, you know, the dark energy into something positive, which is a spiritual blockage. Love and light. I'll see you during the month.